happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Philadelphia 76ers. Here we go. And it's the Warriors to start out. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Barry in at the four-man spot. To the inside, Durant. Iverson with a rebound. Here's Shays. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Outside Durant. To the middle. It's stolen by Irving. A step-back shot. There's the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Here's Harrison. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Irving. Pass to Shays. Here's Irving. Shoots over Durant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
Here's Harrison. The kick out. Curry down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Shays. Here's Greer. Tries a 10-footer. Shays with the bucket.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Curry with it. Here's Harrison. Here's Durant. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep. The touch at the rim. Excellent handle. 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Durant.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Greer. Left side Irving. Curry with the block.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Iverson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
And he's going for the oop here.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Iverson. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out.
Big finish.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Harrison. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Warriors foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the
first free throw is good.
Julius Irving. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Durant against Irving. Pass to Chamberlain. Fires from deep. Arizon misses. Arizon's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Shays. Here's Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Greer, no good. And the Warriors with possession. Here's Durant from 13 feet. Down it goes.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Malone. No points yet. Shot's good by Iverson. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Curry surveys. Pass to Barry. Shot clock at 6. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Durant's got 7.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Iverson passes to Irving. The shot no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Pass to Arizon. The rebound by Greer. 76ers trail by 4. On the wing, Irving. Here's Iverson. He has 6. Inside, Malone. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
You know, he's such a load to deal with inside because Malone's intensity and relentlessness down there makes defenses almost have to foul him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
A nice shot by Arizon.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Greer. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And it's the Sixers with the ball. 4-point game. And here's Curry. Yet to see a basket. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Here's Greer. Outside for Irving. Durant with the block.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you of that rejection.
It's his first trip to the line.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State.
First one falls for him.
Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
And so Curry nails both of them.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
76ers trail by 6. Pass to Iverson. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Chamberlain. Fades and shoots. Doesn't go that time. Shays passes to Iverson. Here's Greer. He's off on the layup. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Arizon. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Paul Arizon.
Arizon's got 7.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Iverson. And he drops it in from the low post. Here's Curry. There's 1:40 left in the first. Pass to Arizon. Outside Curry. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Curry passes to Durant. And stolen by Irving. There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Clock at 6. The 3 knocks down the triple. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Arizon. Offensive board. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. Goes up on the wing. Tips it up. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Arizon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
They've got Cunningham, and it's Iverson in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time. The Warriors lead by 5. And he slams it in one-handed.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Greer. Here's Iverson. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Takes it inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Look at how Mullen slips past the defense there, taking full advantage of the opening.
And he's going to the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
76ers trail by 7. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Greer. It's hauled in by Mullen. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Greer.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Here's Mullen. On the wing, Durant. 5 on the clock. Deflected. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. Richardson's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Durant's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Maxey passes to Chamberlain. Back to Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's on Stephen Curry.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
The Warriors lead by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one drops for him. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Mullen. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal.
Here's Shays. He's got 5. Second shot opportunity. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Thurman. And it's blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Here's Shays. The Warriors pull it in. Barry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Pass to Barry. Here's Thurman. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Mullen. Misses the 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Chamberlain, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And here's Curry. 3-pointer. Chamberlain pulls it in. Cunningham against Curry. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Golden State calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now the 76ers with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Cunningham. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Warriors leading. Mullen, pass to Curry. Here's Mullen. Back to Curry for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Chamberlain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 6.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Curry Curry against Maxey. Pass to Mullen. The three. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Greer. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Maxey against Curry. Here's Barry. Beyond the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
McGinnis, the pass to Greer. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Mullen. Outside Richardson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Great confidence off the catch. One of the reasons why Richardson is a go-to scorer.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And Philadelphia leads by 1. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Pass to Mullen. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Greer. Give him 8. Down low. We've got 1:23 left to play in the second quarter. Mullen can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Chamberlain. Lets it go, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Warriors ball. Substitution on the court.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique, Julius Irving.
Curry passes to Chamberlain. Off the left rim and out.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor. Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Mullen. He's guarded by Irving. To the inside. Blocked! And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Iverson. 10 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Philadelphia, Allen.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Sixers on top. They lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your take on it?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They've got to be more assertive on the glass. Getting out hustle is a great way to lose a game. In the second half, if they can generate extra possessions, it will go a long way towards getting the W.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Sixers lead by 5. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry, and it's Durant in at the small forward.
You know, Moses Malone is a true two-way player. He's an outstanding talent on both ends of the floor, able to score in dominating fashion, and really a ferocious rebounder.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Harrison, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Paul Arizin at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to Irving. Driving in, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
No stopping Doc on this drive. Strong penetration, driving right through the contact for the bucket.
Here's Harrison. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Malone. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Arizin. From the high post. And it's Shays with a rebound. Here's Irving. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
And there's the lob.
Few can make the alley-oop look this season. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Philadelphia leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Greer. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Greer's got 10 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Curry passes to Barry. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Looking to get it going. And he takes it up and lays it in. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Warriors trail by 8. Here's Harrison. 13 points in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Inside, Malone. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He's so aggressive and confident inside. It's a real challenge trying to keep Malone out of the paint.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Iverson. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Barry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I like the energy Barry plays with. You can tell he has a real love and passion for the game, always looking to give it his best.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Good on both. The Sixers lead by 8. Pass to Malone. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Fader on the way. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry passes to Chamberlain. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Outside Irving. Pass to Malone. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They're at the limit already. That to me is just lazy defense.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Warriors substitution. Draymond Green.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Harrison. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 8 assists in the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Iverson passes to Greer. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Curry. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Pass to Iverson. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Here's Harrison. Outside, Green. Curry from inside.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The Sixers leading. And Philadelphia calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Iverson passes to Shays. Here's Iverson. 14 points for him. Pass to Hawkins. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the paint. Here's Green. And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss. And here are the Sixers now. The lead is 2. Here's Iverson. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Chamberlain passes to Curry. On the wing, Durant. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Curry's got 13 now.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
On the take. Shot's good by Iverson. And Philadelphia leads by 3.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Here's Harrison. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill. taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. Iverson passes to Shays. Here's Hawkins. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chamberlain's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harrison. And the layup is good off the glass. Harrison's got 19 points. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The Warriors leading. Now here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Iverson passes to Shays. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Floyd. From short range. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
In the third, 2 minutes.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Thompson. And that one's good. Irving's got 16 points.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Floyd, pass to Chamberlain. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Iverson passes to Shays. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Shays is a guy who excels not just at scoring, but rebounding too, both at a high rate. This guy is a double-double machine.
First free throw is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Collins checked in, and the Warriors making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Floyd. Pass to Harrison. Here's Floyd. Inside. Harrison misses. And it's Collins with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers to the inside. A nice shot by Hawkins.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Thurman. Still no points. There's 38 seconds left in the third.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Collins. Pass to Embiid. Embiid elevates.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him, he's a pretty intelligent baller.
Here's Floyd. Out to Thompson. Over Irving. Thompson's shot is off. Fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Philadelphia on top, leading by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And it's Greer in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Durant. They get it back. Here's Chamberlain. Comes up empty down low. The Sixers leading. Here's Greer. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Thurman, defended by Jones. And here's Hardaway, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain, outside Hardaway. Second chance shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, and Hardaway has a nice jumper, excellent jumper as a matter of fact, especially from the mid-range. No time wasted getting it off.
Here's Greer, defended by Hardaway. Greer, the pass to Irving. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Julius Irving. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Irving. Here's Davis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by the 76ers. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis with a rebound. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Here's Greer. Barry pulls it in. Barry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Davis. Pass to Durant. Five to shoot. A deep 3. Jones with some nice D.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's blocked. And they're able to recover. Malone's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Right side, Hardaway. Outside for Davis. Fires in the triple. And Golden State leads by 1.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time. Barron nailing the jump shot.
Here's Iverson. The Sixers again can't hit. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Hardaway, the pass to Chamberlain. Jones with the block. Here's Greer, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Iverson. Irving against Davis. Irving, the pass to Iverson. Knocks it loose. Outside Jones. Irving for three. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Davis. Hardaway on the wing. Jones with the block. And they're running. Pass to Malone. Here's Iverson. The three is up. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
Both good from the line that time. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Greer. And there's the drive. Pass to Jones. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And he lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
They grab their own miss. Chamberlain passes to Barry. Reverses. Rebound by Philadelphia. Malone's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he got a big smile on him.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Impeccable shot selection all night long stood out to me. I mean, he made the effort to get solid looks that he knows he can make, and the consistency he shot it with, outstanding.
Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. From the line. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hardaway's got 8 here in this quarter.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Iverson. And the basket is good.
You know, I mean, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Pass to Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant. Irving's checked in for Jones. Both shots good from the stripe. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Iverson. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Hardaway hits them both. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Malone can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Davis. And it's good for 2.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Greer. Here's Iverson. Soft touch off the glass. Iverson's got 24.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT. Substitution for the Warriors. Paul Arizin.
Durant, pass to Barry. Now here's Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Hardaway is a pure point guard. A pure point guard. Effective at not only creating for himself, but really good with his passing skills as well.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Malone. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Arizin. Here's Hardaway. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Irving, the pass to Malone. Uses the glass on the layup. 23 points in the game.
Wanting to get his teammates in the rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
1:19 left in the 4th. Here's Arizin. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Pass to Chamberlain. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Hardaway. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 7. There's 42 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Malone. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Malone will not back away from physicality now. He uses all of that muscle of his to get his shot off despite the contact.
The line for Philadelphia.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that trims the lead to 6.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Iverson. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now Philadelphia with it.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Tipped. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Arizin. So it's Golden State winning this one.
That's the end
Exceptional
of the game.
effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.